Yeah. Y'all get on in here. Yeah. Welcome to the House of Common Sense. Today I want to talk about things that you might want to cut out of your life. That includes people. All right. Family members, friends, uh, certain behaviors. In order for you to be successful, you may need to cut certain things out of your life. Negatives, negativity. If it's not positive, you really don't want it around you. Some people, you have to cut the rope. It don't make no difference if they're family members. Sometimes family members are the worst one. Because family members expect you to put up with their BS because they're family. You're supposed to tolerate their BS. I don't want to get too radical here on this video today, but I've been here 60, going on 68 years. And I've learned, in order for you to prosper, in order for you to be successful, there's certain things you have to cut out of your life. Quit hanging out with alcoholics. Alcoholics will flip the script on you sometimes. A real alcoholic, in many cases, he don't remember what he did the next day. Keep hanging out with alcoholics. Sooner or later, you'll get caught up into their bullshit. Stay away from alcoholics. They done drunk so much until their brain done got numb. Until a lot of time they do stuff they don't even know what they're doing or remember what they did. All right? You can end up in a world of trouble fooling with alcoholics. Stay away from people that gossip a lot. Always talking about somebody. In many cases, they don't have anything good to say about anybody. They're always up into somebody else's business. Stay away from gossipers. You need to cut them out of your life. Because if they talk about somebody else behind their back, they'll talk about you behind your back. I hate to say it, and I know a lot of people will disagree with me. Stay away from religion. If you're not into religion, stay away from people that are. If you're not a Christian, it is best to stay away from Christians. Because you're going to clash with them. You're going to get in an argument with them or disagreement with them, and they're going to hate you or dislike you for the rest of your life. You know, stay away from that. Stay away from Christians unless you are a Christian. Because if you're a critical thinker and you bring some questions to Christians that they cannot answer, they'll be pissed off. A man got pissed off at me uh, day before yesterday morning. He was in the U-Haul place. I was getting ready to rent a U-Haul trailer. I needed to take my lawnmower to the shop. And he was talking about he woke up broke that morning. And somehow or another in his house, he found about $50 or $100. And he said, thank you. He thought God was responsible for that. That God put that money there, all right, for him. And I tell him, I said, no, I said, God didn't put that money there for you. God doesn't deal with money. I said, what happened? I said, you hid that money from yourself. You put that money down in the past, and you forgot where you put it at, or it slipped your memory. And today, or this morning, you found it. Oh, he got pissed off with me. All right. See, because what I say, it makes sense, because a lot of times I find money in my suit jacket pocket that I forgot was there. All right. I put on that jacket and I started feeling in the pocket. There's $20, $30, $40, $50. See? So a lot of Christians doesn't use common sense. They are believers. All right. And believers are actually people that don't know or don't have facts or truth. That's why they believe. That's why they say they have faith. Faith is not knowing. It's a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So stay away from religion. Stay away from Christians if you're not a Christian. Okay? Stay away from Muslims. All right? Because you can ask them some questions and they'll get pissed off with you because they don't really have the answer, okay? Because what they believe doesn't really make sense to some people, a critical thinker, because they said Muhammad wrote the Quran. But Muhammad couldn't read or write, so how did he write the Quran? All right? If they would have said, well, Muhammad interpreted the Quran, and he had somebody to write the words and spell the words for him, because if he couldn't read or write, then that means he couldn't spell. See? So stay away from religion. Stay away from Christianity if you're not a Christian. All right? Cut that part out of your life. All right? You can read the Quran, you can read the Bible, and you pray. Go in your secret closet and ask God for the interpretation. Okay? Because if you get in a debate with a Christian or a Muslim, it's going to end up into an argument. All right? And they're going to have animosity towards you because you don't believe or think like they think. See? Stay away from the nightclubs. All right? Cut the party out of your life. The nightclub is Satan's playground. Sooner or later, you keep going to the nightclub, you're going to end up into some BS. All right. Because some of these nightclubs, the owner let anybody walk up in there because the only thing they're thinking about is making money. When you have a nightclub, you can't let anybody walk up in there. All right. It should be a private nightclub. And then, all right, there could be a degree of danger in there. Because a lot of times people can't get along when they're sober. It's much worse when they get to drinking. Because once again, all right, if you drink a lot, part of your brains become numb, and you're not thinking. All right, you're not kicking on all 5 cylinders. You're not working with all 5 of your senses. So that's why when people get to drinking, a lot of times, especially when they drink too much, they start doing stupid stuff. And in many cases, they lose their memory. Right? Stop hanging out with trifling people. People that they're not going anyway fast. They're not really doing anything constructive with their life. Even though they may be working, but they're still broke. Right? They're not going anyway fast. They're basically doing the same thing day after day, week after week, month after month. They don't have no moral standard. They really don't have no goals. They're not going anyway fast. All right, they got a little bullshit job where they're underemployed. All right, they keep this little bullshit job because that job that they're working, they can get high on. They can smoke them a blunt on the way to work, finish that blunt at lunchtime or on their break. See, and they love that job because they can have that job and smoke weed. See, anybody that you know that marijuana has a strong hold on their life and they use it every day. All right. You need to cut the rope. Okay. Because you're not thinking correctly when you're high. All right. People that get high every day basically are not going anyway fast. And they're not making that much money unless they own their own business. You can't make the big bucks, all right, if you want to smoke marijuana every day. Unless, all right, you're fortunate enough to own your own business. All right, then you can do what you want to do. Okay, you might want to stop hanging out with people that have less than you. Okay, when you start dealing with people that have less than you, in many cases they become a liability Right? Stop hanging out with people that always have a problem. Every time you see them, they got a problem. Most of the time you see them, they're in need. All right? You need to cut the rope from them. Make no difference if they're family members. Okay? See, in order for you to get your blessing, in order for you to excel, you have to surround yourself with positive people, not negative people. You have to surround yourself with positive people. And if you can't do that, then it's best just don't mess with people, period. All right? Just do your thing on your own by yourself. And don't fool with people. For some people, it's not even worth fooling with. They're not even worth trying to be friends with. A lot of people they only want to be your friend due to what they can get out of you. They use your friendship as an asset to them. Because most of the time when they come around with an indirect liability. They're a liability, but they try to be slick with it. And sometimes they don't directly ask you for nothing. They ask you for something indirectly because they started talking about their problems, hoping that you will have compassion for them and offer your help. Girl, bye. Mm-hmm. And what I'm telling you, what I'm talking to you today about is what I've lived and have found out and have discovered about people. That's why I have very few people in my life. 2022, I dropped off a lot of folks. Gone. It's nice knowing you. I don't have nothing against you. All right, I don't hate you, but I don't want to be bothered with you no more. I don't want to be bothered with your ass. Just go on, leave me alone. Don't call me, and don't come by my house. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to be bothered with you. Yeah, sometimes you have to cut the rope. All right. I had my nephew the other day. I had to cut the rope with him. He all right. He family. I respect him as family. But he shit me out of $40 one time. Now he need anyway from $400 to $1,200. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I can move 400 to 1,600, 5 or 10,000 right now if I need to. Yeah. But see, if I can't trust you with $40, why would I trust you with 400? When you called me and said, I need $40 to keep my lights from being cut off. All right? Which was a lie because one thing I found out, my nephew, one of them is a liar. See, you have to cut liars off. You have to cut the rope with them. Because see, if you lied to me, you steal from me. See, a liar and a thief run hand in hand, neck to neck. Because see, when you lied to me, you're stolen the truth from me. See? So he lied to me when he said that he paid me back. All right? Now, let me tell you what happened. When I gave him the $40, when I loaned him the $40, he said he would pay me back. That was on about a Wednesday. He said he'd have the money back to me Friday when he got paid. All right? Well, Friday, he did call me Friday and gave me the numbers because I had to go to Walmart and pick the money up. So he gave me the code. Well, I was doing something. I was busy in some paperwork. I write the code down, but I misplaced it. All right. And it's been about a week or so. After that, I couldn't find the numbers to go pick up the money from Walmart, so I called him and I said, look, can you give me those codes again to go get my $40? I said, I misplaced them. Oh, Lord, what did I say that for? He don't know that I know that he went back to Walmart and picked up the money and told me that he couldn't find the codes. I don't know what I did with him. I said, well, go back down to Walmart and redo it. All right. But I went down there a bunch of lies. What he did, he went back down there and got the money back. See, I never got my $40. So now you need $400 to $1,200 to get your transmission for your truck. All right, see, your dick done got you in trouble because everything that you can make and scrape right now, you got to pay child support with. All right, you working 7 days a week, and they got a pot to piss in or willing to throw it out. Because you wouldn't listen to me when I told you to quit messing around with these little hot-ass gals. But the only thing they want to do, they want you to get them pregnant. And quick as you get them pregnant and they have that baby, they're going to run down to DSS and have you up for child support. They ain't going to give you a chance to step up to the plate. Because they want a check every month. All right? So that's why he in the shape he in. But when he shit me, I'm the only uncle, the oldest uncle that's living. All right? The uncle that's got the most money and the most wealth. So now you can't get nothing from me. Because if I can't trust you with $40, why would I trust you with $400? See? Because you're a liar. So you have to cut the liars off, even though it may be family. See, because a liar is a thief. Because when he lied to you, or she lied to you, they've stolen the truth from you. Cut the rope. Yeah, family, I still love you, but I don't want to fuck with you no more. You can't borrow no more from me. Okay? If you got hard times, then that's your hard times. Okay? I can't help you. See, 'cause you created that problem. Wait, see, cause see, I have to cut negative off. See, you chop negative off and out of your life, just like you trim the fat off of some meat. Right? You ever bought some meat out of the store and you got to cut the fat off of it? That's how you got to cut that negative energy. Get from around that negative energy. All right. You want to be around positive energy. All right. You need people in your life that's going to be an asset rather than a liability. See, some people that you meet, all right, and they want to be your friends, they're nothing but a liability. They're not an asset. A liar is a liability. All right. Do not discuss gender, politics, religion, and race with anybody. All right. If you're around that conversation, shake the dust off of your feet. Because when you get in a discussion with gender, all right, with politics, religion, and race, there's going to be some animosity. People will dislike you because of your opinion on the matter. So don't even express your opinion. See? Because the LGBTQ is a very sensitive, it's a very sensitive thing right now to even talk about that. See? So if you're not of the LGBTQ, then don't even discuss that. Don't even get in a discussion where that is talked about. All right? Because you will have some haters, all right, that will hate you because of your opinion, whether you agree or disagree with it. All right? Stay away from that discussion because it's going to always be negative. All right? Stay away from debates because it will always be negative. I'm just telling you from what I experienced. Now, things may not be that way with you. You may get a different result. All right? All right? I've got into some heated debates when we start talking about politics, and people dislike me today because I said that I was a Republican. Oh my God. Oh, that means you down with Trump. Well, here's the thing about politics. Regardless of who the president is, regardless if he is a Republican or a Democrat, all right, there are going to be some things that you disagree that he's done, and there are going to be some things that you agree that he's doing. See? Because remember something about this country, America. It makes no difference what you say or do. Somebody going to side with you, and others going to side against you. Make no difference what you say. Make no difference what your video is about on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to have some thumbs up. you're going to have some thumbs down. You're going to have some positive replies, and you're going to have some negative replies. America and social media is very diverse. Okay? Nobody, this country cannot be on one accord on nothing. That's just the way this country is. So some discussions you don't even get involved in. Okay? I've got some people right now that dislike me because of my view on religion and Christianity. Why was all the gospel written according to? When you ask them that question, they can't answer. And because they can't answer, they get pissed off. Why none of the characters in the Bible didn't have a last name? Hmm? How can Jesus be the bloodline of David when David didn't have a last name? Okay? So don't even get in that religious debate or discussion, because you're going to create an enemy. Okay? Don't even talk about tithes and offerings. All right? Because all tithes and offering doing is making the leaders of the churches rich. That's all it's basically doing. Because we're your schools, we're your banks, we're your grocery stores, we're your hospitals. Of the billions of dollars going through the black churches every year, how many schools you have? How many banks you own? How many grocery stores you have? How many hospitals you have? You got more churches in the black community than you have black businesses. I wonder why. See, so you start popping questions like that. Why was the gospel written 40 to 80 years after Christ had died? How can they say so much about Christ and they never met him? See, when you ask questions like that, Christians they get pissed off.